Hi everyone, this is Menz here, playing the Tier 8 German battleship, the Tirpitz. Hopefully I'm saying that right, on World of Warships and on the ocean map. So, this map is not exactly my favorite just because it's completely wide open, but I do enjoy it from time to time, unless I'm in a destroyer, in which case then I kind of hate it because destroyers aren't very good on this map. But overall, I like this map more than I hate it, but I find most of my complaints come from the way people play. Most people, just one team going in one direction, the other going in another direction, trying to avoid each other and firing at long range. So it's a little bit boring at times. Me spawning up here puts me at a slight disadvantage because usually where my team starts on the A side, they head south, and I'm not heading up here by myself north because I'll easily die, and die very quickly. I will. Now, many of you, if you've stayed up to date with World of Warships, Tirpitz is very much a controversial ship right now just because there's a lot of them, and it is a pretty good ship, but it does lack anti-air, and long-range fire can penetrate the deck pretty easily. I do have a full armor guide up on the Tirpitz on my website, menzgaming.com/World of Warships. Kind of breaks everything down like a weak spot guide in World of Tanks, and it'll show you the positive and negative aspects of the armor on this ship. Now, my game plan for, which these freaking messages are annoying as hell, can't turn them off, but my game plan for this match at least is to kind of, I want to stay out. I don't want to, dude, people, shut the fuck up. It's so fucking annoying, but I don't want to go farther back on my team because I'm going to be pretty useless. I want to kind of stay out a little bit further just because I am the last ship, and hopefully I'll be able to get some shots off without being useless. Kind of wish I had my spotter plane on this one instead of the fighter, but I find that the fighter comes in handy for the Tirpitz just because its AA is pretty piss poor for a Tier 8 battleship. Alright, now I had to kind of dodge here a little bit just because I'm most likely going to get a few shells my way.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Just doing a spray there. Yeah, he pretty much easily dodged that. I was hoping he didn't pay attention. You can see the smoke as to where the destroyer is heading. Granted, at this range it doesn't help enough, but it does give you a pretty good sense as where ADD is if they pop smoke down and you're fairly close to them. But yeah, at this range there's no point in me even firing. That guy's in range. Let's see, 21 kilometers. Pretty far away, so I'm gonna lead him. I think I led him a couple notches too long. Yeah, just a little bit too long. But of course I hit his turret, but yeah. There's some incoming shells. Now he's moving away from me, which is why I fired a little bit above his ship. You kind of want to take a peek at the mini-map and it'll give you a decent sense as to where they're heading. Yeah, I need to keep an eye out now that ships are actually firing on me. That guy's going to be out of my range, so I'll take a shot at the DD again. And he's going to peek out. I led him a little bit too much. But this is the only problem I have with Ocean is our team balling up pretty good, but downside is it makes it a little bit boring. The enemy team's just kind of doing the same thing. Right, so that guy is making a pretty quick turn here. Ooh, that Iowa just got nailed. Like, how the hell do you let that happen to you on this map? Pretty much I'm just waiting for the enemy to make a mistake. I don't want to do anything stupid right now. I'm just sticking with my group the best I can. They get a nice Citadel hit there. Just gotta keep my aim decent. He's gonna, if he's smart, he's gonna start turning left into it. Alright, we got some torpedo bombers coming towards us now. Oh, he's going for the Zumo. And I thought he was gonna fire one off on me too, but I guess not. But there goes our Zumo, most likely. Ah, shit, that North Carolina is not moving that fast. Yeah, I definitely screwed that up a little bit. Hopefully our team realizes that we're kind of weak on the base defense. He just zoomed back up too, but that should get a couple hits on him there. Hopefully I get a little bit of help. But at least we have this DD back there kind of keeping them on their toes. That hurt. Huh. Someone's shooting HE at me. I think that North Carolina is. fire a
stations
couple
requesting fire
torpedoes
on
off right now, just in case he keeps on that heading. They might have just enough range to hit him. And of course I missed that. He should flood out though. North Carolina has pretty weak side armor though. Should be able to citadel him if I hit him in the right spot. There we go. 2 citadels. North Carolina has very good deck armor at long ranges, so it's hard to citadel it from, I would say, 12 plus kilometers, but at close ranges you can do a lot of damage on it in a hurry, which is why I was kind of glad that guy got close to me. Okay, and he's turning away. Still pointing at me though, so I'm gonna start angling a little bit, and he should miss. Even though angling isn't as complex as World of Tanks, only because you're not dodging shells every like 5 seconds. Reload times are a lot longer in World of Warships. It's still very important to know how to angle, because if you don't angle, you're just going to get torn apart like that North Carolina did. If you show your sides like that, the enemy battleships, you're going to get citadeled. Okay, he should get taken out. I'm going to focus on this CV now. See if I can get a good hit on him. Looks like he's turning pretty hard. Be nice if I could citadel him, but I'm not swapping over to HE just in case. Yep, he disappeared. This Atago's probably going to try to get close enough to fire torpedoes. I'm going to wait for him to make his final turn. There we go. Okay, lead him right down there. Let's wait for him to make his turn to commit. There we go. At least took out one of his turrets. Now I'm going to... He's probably aiming at this guy, so instead of going with my teammate, I'm just going to stick a little bit further behind, so hopefully I don't get the torpedoes my way. And he's not moving too quickly. And I guess kind of whiffed there, but I got a couple hits on him. Hit the brakes. I might be able to dodge this. Ooh, just barely. Ah, he actually slowed down. He's probably gonna start speeding. I would think he's gonna speed back up, but no, if he's not going to speed back up, I'll definitely take a crack at him when he's standing still. It's really easy to citadel a CV. You don't always need HE to do a lot of damage to a CV. I'll definitely take that though. He should get finished off. So I'm going to move to my bigger opponent here. That hurt. Alright, so I'm gonna actually kind of retreat a little bit here. Very hard to citadel the Tirpitz at this range, going through their side armor, but you can do reliable damage, just kind of penetrating at least one layer of the hull armor on them. Okay, he's not aiming at me anymore, so I'm kind of straighten out a little bit. Now we're down to 4 minutes. So I actually got a... Ooh, not enough range on those torpedoes to get him, unfortunately. He's aiming back at me, too. So he's still turning. That should get him. Nope, only one shell hit him, of course. But he should get finished off with, yep. Now we, never mind. We're about to hit 1,000. I thought, whew, we're getting a little close here to kill these last 2 ships, but I like this domination 2-cat mode much more than regular standard battles. Nobody likes drawing 10% of their games, but this was a pretty good match. Definitely not the best I've had in this, but as long as you stay alive in this and play to your strengths and kind of avoid long range fire actually hitting you, you'll do very good in the Tirpitz. I received a little over 500,000 credits. That's with a premium account and plus credit flag. Experience-wise, this is a 2x weekend and my first win. And I received a Dreadnought award. I hit 47 shells, shot down 1 plane, destroyed 1 ship, and 5 Citadel hits. Overall, experience-wise, top 3 on my team. Not too shabby considering the 2 tier 9s are above me, and I definitely did better in those 2 tier 9s. Damage-wise, over 100,000 damage, which is basically what I consider very good for a tier 8 battleship. Doing over 100,000 damage, you're doing excellent. You're doing something right. A little bit under that, basically down to 70,000, that's a good game. Below that, you're just doing average. But overall, damage, I shot 184 times. I hit 52, and I penetrated 46 for 137,850 damage. I'll take that any day or any match. And most of that damage came from that North Carolina and the Taiho. I guess that's how you pronounce that, going off of my brother's name. Thai, but hopefully I pronounced most of these ships right. I have a feeling that I messed up Tirpitz, but who knows. And damage received mostly from AP shells from other battleships, because didn't really get shot by many, if any, destroyers or cruisers, and just a couple HE shells, I think, from that North Carolina. And I just lost 1 aircraft. Credit-wise, World of Warships, you can really see that there's a huge difference between premium and standard. Your matches are longer, you're earning more, so you really get more bang for your buck. But it doesn't really matter, that screen right now. But overall, pretty decent match. And if you have a chance to get this ship, I highly recommend it. If you're going to be sticking with World of Warships, it's not going to be sold forever. It's just going to be here or there, most likely. But it earns credits and it's not a difficult ship to play, and it's not a difficult ship to face either, in my opinion, as long as if you face its weaknesses. So if you're in a Tirpitz facing one, you can kind of play to your strengths and their weaknesses. If you're both playing to your strengths, and honestly, sometimes I just swap to HE and just set enemy Tirpitzes on fire and burn them down while they kind of bounce off of my hull if I'm highly angled. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my websites, menzgaming.com/World of Warships and whopping.com. Thanks for watching.